There we go. Hello, and welcome to TTRPG News for Monday, May 23rd, 2022. For those who are watching this on the VOD, you can join us live on Twitch at twitch.tv/party-of-2 RPG news. Party of 2 RPG.
Yeah, none of.
And you can, whatever. Okay.
You can find us at Party of 2 RPG on most social medias. Although I believe on YouTube it's slightly different, right? Oh, let's give Hayley a moment to collect herself. And so, in our first story tonight, Citizen Sleeper is an indie cyberpunk survival RPG set on an abandoned space station. What's cool is that it's based completely on a D20 TTRPG rule set. Dice rolls plus modifiers, skill checks, and saving throws are what determine the character's progression and direction through the story. It is a single-player RPG and very heavily emphasizes the storyline. Citizen Sleeper is currently out widely across the major gaming consoles. MSRP approximately $20.
Yeah, so it's a video game, but It's based fully on TTRPG D20 system.
Do you know where we can buy that?
We could get it on our Switch. You can get it on Switch, on Xbox. I don't think you can get it on the PC.
I can't get it on Steam?
You might. I don't know. I didn't check that one. But it is available on all the major gaming consoles.
Awesome.
Cool. So Dark Souls, if you guys remember the hullabaloo that happened with Dark Souls a little while ago, Dark Souls was on fire. If you do not remember,
tell our audience
it was getting trashed by early viewers of the game system for the beta readers, the beta gamers, whatever.
Well, it was like unfinished.
It was pretty much unfinished. So Dark Souls TTRPG is getting a reprint as announced by Steamforge Games. After the soft launch of the game early this year, the game came under fire for poorly written rules, inconsistent verbiage, and general confusion for the gamers. Steamforge is working on revisions now, and if you've ordered the PDF, you will get the newer version automatically. They will automatically be sending that out. But if you had a pre-order of a physical book, you can get updated versions from Bits and Mortar. They will be having those available in October of 2022, both the regular and collector's editions. We'll have to see if these reprints actually manage to rehab the reputation of Dark Souls, because
I love how it says here that it was a soft launch. It was not. It was like, hey, here's the launch.
Yeah.
If they would have come out, hey guys, soft launch, somewhat play test, check it out. That's one thing. No, they said this is fully ready to go.
Completely done, and a lot of people compared it to being
us?
What are you, sheep?
Meh.
All of the movie references tonight. Weston, what's next?
Wizkids has announced a new line of miniatures to be produced for the D&D starter kits based on the original 1980s cartoon. Are you serious?
Yes.
Duh, we get Dungeon Master. These will be modernized and updated versions of these characters. 4 of the 5 characters in the starter kit are the Paladin is based on Eric the Cowardly Cavalier. The Fighter is based on Hank, who was a ranger with a magical force bow in the series. The Rogue is Diana, who has ditched her fur bikini and her thief acrobat class in the jump to 5e, and the wizard is Presto, the formerly bumbling apprentice magician who pulled tricks out of his hat. This set will be available in September 2022. So I didn't watch that one, but apparently she had a
fur bikini. Yeah.
Apparently
it was the standard female look for fantasy in the 1980s, which was the thing. I'm not going to say it was not a thing, but
let's be honest. Also, the standard male fare was a fur wrap around his waist.
Yeah, a loincloth. A loincloth.
And you had to have
it's like you think of He-Man.
Yeah.
He-Man had a loincloth and boots.
Pretty much.
That was it. And Conan the Barbarian, like all of the sword and sorcery characters from that time period.
No one was clothed. No one was clothed. I'm going to run around slashing people with a sword, and I'm not going to wear any protective stuff.
Any armor.
If anyone's played a TTRPG, AC is kind of a thing.
I know, but the bra and panties have better AC giving
True.
than.
I've wanted to in our campaign
wanna
make
say.
a set of magical armor that is a brawn and little brawn
Yep.
panties and be like, here you go, Anna.
Here, this gives you better AC. And I'll be like, oh, Az, look, it's so good on you. Moving on. So Paizo has a new president. Jim Butler announced this last week. Jim previously served the company as the VP of Marketing and Licensing, and he came to Paizo as a game designer and writer for D&D. Previous president Jeff Alvarez stepped down from the position, citing health issues, and it's unclear on whether or not he is going to continue at Paizo in any capacity. They've been very tight-lipped about this. They've not talked a lot about why the transition is happening other than the health stuff. I was not able to find anything, like not really even rumor.
I know that there were some questions about the handling of the allegations earlier last year. And then there's questions of how good are his relationships with the individuals who are the union leads. I bet that's where a lot of it comes down is with the union leads now and everything like that, as far as the writers, their opinion of whoever is in charge is going to be a huge factor on their ability to work with their freelance writers. Mm-hmm. And if his interaction was suboptimal because of the situation with the allegations and sexual harassment allegations last year, I bet that would be a reason to be like, you know what, maybe let's, just kind of change this guy. People like a little bit better. We're going to be able to have an easier time in negotiations, stuff like that. There
was sexual harassment allegations. Those were the lesser of the allegations. More of it was that there were like unsafe work environments and bad business practices with teams and freelance writers and stuff like that. So like that became the bigger story.
So there's a lot of trust lost, I think. And then they formed the union. So having a new president is a chance for fresh starts.
Yeah.
Which, based on all that, I imagine they would like.
I think so too. And Paizo has always worked really hard to be on the up and up when it comes to stuff like that. They've tried very hard to be progressive and to make sure that fans and employees are happy. So we shall see. We shall see what happens. So our last news for the day is Starfinder. Starfinder has a new bundle called the Starfinder Bug Buster Bundle. On Humble Bundle. That's
a lot of bees.
I know it is. It is the basic starter kit for Starfinder, including a couple of other things that is everything that you would ever need to start your Starfinder journey. It will include the Starfinder's Armory, Starfinder Operations Manual, the first standalone adventure, Junker's Delight, and quite a bit more. The normal retail price for all of the books and the things that are being given to you is $426. But if you spend $35, you can spend less than that and get less things. But if you spend $35 on the bundle, you will get everything that is in the bundle, which is really freaking cool. All proceeds. I wonder if
it's PDFs or if it's probably PDFs.
I think it's the same bundle that we got last year.
So most of it's PDFs.
Most of it's PDFs, and then there's like the starter kit, which is the actual.
Yeah, I did get some books and stuff like that.
Yeah. All proceeds for the bundle will go to World Central Kitchen, which provides meals in response to humanitarian, climate, and community crises. So that is a really cool one. If you are interested in doing that, go ahead and head over to Humble Bundle, which we need to get an affiliate link because we talk about them so much.
Really do.
But you can head over to Humble Bundle and just look up Starfinder and you will find it.
And John left in the chat that it's $25 for all the PDFs, and you don't get the physical book. $35 gets you the PDFs and the physical book.
Okay, cool. Hi, Dad, Beard, and Dragons. I just love your name so much. Anyway, that is everything for tonight's episode of TTRPG News. If you have any newsworthy things happening in your game or your system, please let us know. You can email us at partyof2rpg@gmail.com or find us on Twitter at partyof2rpglive, and I will get back to you because I run all of our social media.
And that's all for TTRPG News today, Monday,